Hello Eternum and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news, and this is the War Report. No change in the dynamic of Eternum last night, as each great house continues in their vigilance against opposing factions. However, the worst night in recent history for the Invasion Response Squad. Skirting the edges of the now-controlled region of Eden Grove, corrupted forces were able to avoid the front lines and breach in all 4 of their targeted regions, driving their invasion forces as far south as Corinth in the financial capital of Windsward. Citizens wishing to help with relief efforts should check in any of the city capitals at town mission boards for various assigned tasks. KOTT studios were severely impacted by the corrupted forces, requiring a relocation to the Syndicate alcove until further notice. KOTT News will continue to bring you daily updates on the events on the island. However, until production capabilities return to normal, they will be skeletal reports. KOTT investigative teams were able to determine some information about our principal flail path expectations and look forward to developing our skills in the new weapon type as soon as resources permit. Turning to the weather for today, and it's fortunate that the sun will pass through the sky as it does as often as KOTT reports, such that the daywalkers of the island might repair the infrastructure of the land. Because after sundown, the relentless onslaught of the corruption invasion forces will return once more as they do, striking at the northern mountains of Morningdale and western shores of the Monarch's Bluff. 2 lineup submissions for simulated fantasy combat resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. First up, the Syndicate members of Fresh Bench assail the Covenant hero worshippers of the Outcasts for control of the southern observation post of Cutlass Keys. Fresh Bench have seen the path emerge back into Old First Light and aim to secure this forward staging ground into the newly discovered Elysian Wilds. But the Outcasts continue to claim the keys for themselves, intent on deploying their apostles into the wilds in order to soothe the beasts and convert them to the spark. Then, the Marauders of Emotional Damage attack the Syndicate members of JDB's Kitchen for control of the bear-infested deep forests of Brightwood. Emotional Damage, seeking to take advantage of the hectic nature of change in the first week of combat, press into the woods, intent on overthrowing the Syndicate powerhouse. But even though JDB forces may be distracted by new methods of travel, they are even more focused on the shiny new weapon and look forward to trying it out in the center of the battlefield. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.